This is a chart I put together many years ago. I originally called it Inside the Seven Seals because, again, understanding the seals helps you understand the entire book of Revelation. Here in green are the seven seals, and I have some general time references. You'll notice that between the sixth and seventh seal, there's a lot of activity. Remember, when we did our first scripture reading of the 144,000, John said, "After these things I saw." Well, the things he was speaking of were the first six seals. This is when the 144,000 will be sealed, or sealed with the truth, because throughout this time there was a progression towards the truth. It was widespread initially, but got formation and gained traction in the Protestant Reformation. And as the Reformation grew, it would halt every time believers would settle on the truth they had without moving beyond it. Out of that came all of the denominations that we have today. But the time would come when freedom-making truth would be embraced by people on the earth to help usher in the end times and the return of Christ. That's when the 144,000 come on the scene. Because at the end of the sixth seal, a very important question is asked in reference to the destruction that was to take place on the earth. And it reads in Revelation 6 verse 17, "For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand?" The answer is found in Psalm 24, starting in verse 3, that says, "Who shall ascend into the hill of the Lord, or who shall stand in his holy place?" Verse 4, "He that hath clean hands and a pure heart, who hath not lifted up his soul unto vanity, nor sworn deceitfully." That reality will be manifested in the 144,000. Of course, with Satan knowing the Bible better than any of us, he would counter this progression to truth with his own end-time system of error. In borrowing the title of Professor Walter Veith's very popular series, Total Onslaught, you can see the institutions Satan would establish in the end times. You see here with Illuminism and all the various isms associated with that, progressing to a New Age or spiritualism movement. So all of this ends in a one-world religio-political government and the enforcement of the mark of the beast with its associated persecution. And when the time is fulfilled, all decisions will be made to either accept the mark of the beast or the seal of the Most High God. And that's when the seven last plagues will fall, but we'll discuss this chart again in more detail when we study the book of Revelation. So just consider this an introduction. But all of this will help you have an even more solid understanding of the whole book of Revelation over time.